Happy Wednesday afternoon, y'all. Let's tootle down the road a little bit. I got my coffee, so I gotta pay attention. I don't want to be wearing no coffee. But we're gonna head to the post office. And I figured this would be a good time to start today's vlog. This morning I was able to get the parsley seeds planted. Remember, we soaked them yesterday. And then I got in a rabbit hole. I went and checked the carrots. I pulled plastic off of half of it. I got to pull the rest of the plastic off. But a lot of them needed harvesting. Now, there is still twice as many still left in there that I'm holding out for Mighty Mo. The new subscribers, that would be our youngest grandson. He loves to vlog. And he's 7 and he's mighty for 7. And he loves to pick carrots. So hopefully he'll get over his bronchitis and be able to come back and harvest him some carrots. But I'm gonna do a quick clip. I think there's 3 pictures. Harvesting, after I washed them the first time outside, and then I washed them again in the kitchen sink with a vegetable brush. And now I've got a huge pot or a bowl of sliced carrots that I will be canning hopefully this evening, if not first thing in the morning. It all depends on if I can get other stuff done. So here's the clips of the carrots that I harvested, and I will meet you guys back in the kitchen at supper because I pulled out some shrimp that I had already boiled from Christmas, and I'm gonna make a lemon pesto shrimp pasta using the lemon juice that we harvest. Remember, we harvested our lemons back in November, and I made lemon juice ice cubes. So it's a quick recipe. It's very light, and what I'm doing is I'm bringing vibes for spring. I'm trying to make sure that spring comes soon. So why not start off with a really light pasta? Or at least that's what I tell myself. So I'll meet you guys back in the kitchen. It's gonna be fast. This is one to write down. I told y'all we'd meet back in the kitchen at 4 o'clock in the evening. Yes, but this is a fast, I'm looking for my spoon. This is a fast supper because I've got the first batch of carrots pressure canning. Actually, I picked enough. I'm gonna get 14 pints out of that one picking from that basket. So I am just thrilled over that. And some of you may ask, what carrots? It's the Carota carrots. Some people pronounce it Carota. No, Carota. I call them Carota. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this meal going. It's 12 minutes. As long as it takes to cook your pasta, that's all it takes for your sauce. And I'm using shrimp that we had boiled at Christmas that I had froze. So they're not even gonna go in until just at the end to warm up. And I think I have about a pound here. It's a quart bag that I pulled out. So this is gonna go very fast. While I'm letting my water come up to temp, I wanna show y'all a little trick. It's actually gonna become a short, but I'm gonna share a little clip with you guys. Some of you may know this trick, some of you may not. I learned it from my sister who worked at General Motors, retired at 35 years. She taught me this little trick, and I want to share it with you. Then I'll be back to get all this together. If you've traveled down the highway and got into some fresh tar, this is how you can remove it. A little bit of WD, a used dryer sheet, and it takes it right off. Good as new. I just put, not quite, a half a pound of linguine noodles. Now you can use any pasta you want, but I want to use the linguine because it's a little bit flatter than like a spaghetti, of course, but it's not as wide as a fettuccine. So it's not quite a half a pound, boiling in salty water. I've got about, not quite 3 tablespoons, about 2.5 tablespoons of butter. This is salted butter, and we're gonna get this melted. Also, if you put a true wooden spoon over your pot, your water won't boil over when you're boiling spaghetti or pasta. Okay, our butter is melted, and I'm gonna add a couple of tablespoons of olive oil, a heaping tablespoon of minced garlic. I put about a tablespoon of pesto in here. Now this is gonna be to your taste. This is frozen lemon juice cubes that I froze after I squeezed my lemons that I harvested in November. And they equal about 2 tablespoons each. I'm gonna put 3 of those and see where we're at. Turn our heat down to about a number 2 because I don't wanna burn my garlic. To really ramp up, not quite a teaspoon of lemon pepper. This is gonna be to your taste. I'm gonna put about 1/4 of a teaspoon, probably a half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. I'm gonna add just a little bit of salt. We're gonna be adding some of the pasta water, and because it's heavily salted like the sea, I don't wanna add too much salt. A little bit more of black pepper. This is coarse ground. I'm gonna put the shrimp in. I know you can't see too well, but I'm keeping my stove eye on because we're fixing to put the pasta in here. And that's it. Our pasta is done. Now we're gonna get residual pasta water from these noodles, but I'll be able to tell how much I need to add. I'm gonna add a little bit of pasta water because it acts kind of like a gravy, a juice. Because as this sits, it's gonna absorb that liquid. Let's add a little bit of parsley. Now my heat is off. The reason why my heat is off is because I want to add fresh grated parm. And you don't want to cook grated parm. It'll get stringy on you. And I'll leave some for topping. I'm not sure I have any more. I probably do. Now I'm going to sprinkle some more on top. Put the lid on, off the heat. Now all I got to do is dump my pasta water, clean up. Supper is done except for the crusty bread. So you see, it only takes as long as your pasta. So, and my pasta cooked 11 minutes. On the package it says 12 to 15. I let mine go 11. A little bit al dente. So when I put it in that pot and that steam, it'll finish cooking that pasta. So there you have it. We're getting ready for spring. Isn't that why we're doing this? We're bringing in the spring vibes, y'all. I'm through with winter. I need winter to go. We ain't had but like 3 weeks of it, but I'm done. I pray for all of y'all that's still in snow up to here. Nay, nay. But as always, stay safe, stay well, and God bless. And I'll see you Sunday evening after our weekend vlog.